Hey yo, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy JOHABRAHAM. Hell to the year. Where is it? So yesterday I got to making uh, a matrix with zero, like nothing or free spaces inside the column. Uh, so dot plot the two inverted commas. Well, where is the okay? There we go. The reference sequence. Okay. Uh, Another thing I want to make sure was I need to complete the code like within these 2 hours. But yeah, I need to complete the code, and I was wondering if I could get uh, this. This is how my friend's code starts, and I wanna ask for for the input from the user at the start, like the sequence 1 and 2 with the window size, because my friend's code asks for the script, like it's like I want to give the input myself, or uh because I know input equals sequence 1, or sequence 1 equals input, enter the first, then when you call the function you pass these variables. Okay. So if I have to add that up here, it would be input sequence 1 to window size. Let me just copy paste this. Right now, this is how my code looks like. Issues in your current snippet are intended correctly under the function. They need 4 spaces inside the function. Where? The colon after the append. Yeah, that's there. Oh, okay. You're currently making a square matrix. Oh, okay, okay. Konmidoti. I see what. Why is my camera flickering? Gosh darn it. Clone Open Commander, are you witnessing any sort of flickering? Okay. Oh, okay. Damn. Oh, okay. Now it's back. The camera is flickering. It's flickering, yeah. Okay. I don't know. I mean, does it matter? I don't think it matters. Now it's okay. Okay. Initializing dot plot. Uh, when people write this line, they're creating a square matrix when the number of rows and equals length of sequence one and number of columns equals. Where did it mention these? Why it's a square? Why it's not correct here? In dot plot, each row. Oh, okay. Okay, that's where. Now how it is. Now what? I was going. Now that's exactly the correct next step. Oh no, it's gone. Why? 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 The plot. Your dot plot is a matrix to store dots. Each row corresponds to. Again, I am too stupid to remember rows and columns. Okay. Rows? No. Columns? Rows. Okay, okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. Uh, Loop over sequence 2 for rows and sequence for columns. Loop over sequence 2 for rows. Rows. Sequence 1 for columns. So right now we have created a matrix with length of sequence 1 cross length of sequence 2 with blank spaces for dots. Right now your matrix has length sequence columns. Every cell is false, meaning no dots yet. Now each row corresponds to a letter. Each row corresponds each row. Each column corresponds to, okay, that's what I want. Later, when you find a matching substring, you'll replace the false with true in the corresponding position to mark a dot. Okay, how do I continue here? I still haven't understood what are the problems here. What is the substring? You need two nested loops, one over sequence 2 and one over sequence 1 to check all positive substrings. Slide the window over both sequence. I don't know what YouTube got. No. Now, again, compared to my friend's code, I understood that that was more flexible. So I would prefer to continue with that. Your friend's code is more flexible because it separates matrix creation and printing, which makes it easier to change how the dot plot is displayed. Reuse the dot plot matrix for further computations. Handle larger sequences efficiently because you built a structure first, then format it for output. Here, the workflow to follow with your approach. Yeah, that's the first one. Create the dot plot function. Create the dot plot function to generate a matrix of true or false indicating where matches occur. Call print dot plot to convert the matrix into nicely formatted string with sequence 1 as x-axis on the top, sequence 2 x y-axis along the sides. Yeah, I would prefer. Oh, the far right. Come on. Your friend's function dot plot equals create dot plot sequence 1 dot plot string equals print dot plot. For me, I wrote it's just plot, but the L is just okay. Come on, guys. Why with open F? I understood this one. For I in range length to sequence 1, dot plot matrix append false. So that creates a matrix with the length of with the matrix of length sequence 1 and 2. It's just a sequence. Yeah, I get that. With zero, with nothing on the matrix. Uh, and then for I in range, length of sequence 1. Mm-hmm. Minus window size. Let the window size be 1. Then it's going to be just length of sequence 1. But if length of window size is 3, then it's going to be lower. For J in range, okay, it's the same thing, but that's for sequence 2. If sequence 1, I I wanna unders this is what basically plots the graph, or I is the starting index of the sliding window along sequence 1. Okay, I is something like checks each. Okay. Length of sequence 1 minus window size plus 1 ensures that window doesn't go past the end of the sequence. Learning Python will come in handy for your machine learning class, I bet. Oh, I think I haven't told you anything about the machine learning. That's how would I say, it's I'm actually pretty skeptical on learning machine learning during stream, cuz in the in the PDF that I got from professor, it's literally written you could only use this PDF for it, for your own purpose. You cannot like stream or stuff like those. Ooh. I was like, what? But let me see what the machine learning was. I wouldn't say it's complex, but it was a lot of stuff I should. This material, no matter it's whether printed or electronic form, may be used for personal and non-commercial educational use. Any reproduction of this. Okay, does my stream consider as commercial education? I don't think so. My stream or this YouTube channel, I consider this as my CV, or I'm just showing this as my education. So I'm not selling like I'm not teaching. I don't know how the law is gonna be, but a lot of stuff. Uh, first stuff were pretty easy. Like what does how does AI understand? AI always understands from given data. But after some point, it was like, examples from our own research. Yeah, these guys, my university also have some sort of. They made a sort of game based on music, like suggestions, like the shuffle. They sort of introduced AI into the music shuffle. Yeah, there are regression, classification, clustering. But this was the first PDF. That was like an introduction. But after some point it was like, it is getting pretty hard. I wouldn't say hard, but complex. These were just plotting. But I think what I'm doing right now, this plotting of the sequence, I think that's gonna come in handy when it comes to not just that. I think the whole Python is gonna come in handy. Yeah, like you said. But I'm still not nowhere enough to. Oh yeah, basic. I I don't think they reached this part. Did they? Well, yeah, machine learning. That was a big one. I still haven't looked into it, machine learning yet. But I'm going for the classes, even though I don't understand anything. I'm still going there and be like, yes, that's right. So, this ensures that the window doesn't go past the end of the sequence. Okay, so it's like a countermeasure. It's okay. Inner loop for J, same idea, but for sequence 2. Why is it inner loop? Don't get it. I don't get it. Sorry for the music. Compare windows. If sequence 1 with I plus window size, that's the part I'm like, a substring of length window size starting at index I. If the substrings are identical, it's a match. Okay. If sequence 0 not equal, no dot. Okay, okay. Mm-hmm. So these two are substrings. These two are substrings that starts at their own index value, and if those substrings are equal, we put a true up here. Here, instead of return uh, dot plot, what if it's print? Does it give me my plot? Not exactly. It will, if you replace return dot plot with print, Python will print the raw matrix of not relabeled dot plot. Oh, okay. This tells you where plots are internally, but it won't print the sequences on XML. That's why we return the matrix from create, then pass it to separate function like create dot plot, print dot plot. Okay. So we're okay. So now we got the print dot plot. Come on, understand this fast, boy. I kinda understood this one. but not the last line. I still haven't understood the last line. This is the key line that places the dot in your dot plot matrix. Dot plot matrix I plus center index j plus center index equals true. What? I plus center index. What was center index? It was the center letter of the uh of the window size, right? Yeah. And and there's no equal to sign or like there's one here, but here dot plot matrix is a 2D list that represents your plot. Mm-hmm. Check if not. Too bad you can't send me the assignment. I kind of want to do it myself. I mean, I could send you the assignment. Like for the sequence analysis, I don't think it matters. Oh, I don't know how. Yeah, okay, yeah, I'll take a look. How do I send it? Is it whisper? Whisper. Can I paste something here? Uh, oh, no. I think the only thing I could do is show it. When is it due? I should be submitting this within next Thursday. Or this Tuesday. 28. 3 days. I don't know if you could see it. It's the first part. Maybe a screenshot. I don't know. This would be the second part. I believe you got it, maybe? Sender index. Second part. Hell yeah. Yeah, that's just. Okay. The second question or fourth exercise, that's something really I have to do on paper. So I don't think that's gonna be that hard. But the first one is hard because I'm new to the Python. I is the starting position for the current window in sequence 1. Center index the middle of the window. So I plus center index points to the row where the dot should go. I plus center index points to the row. Marks that sequences match at this window. True is the matrix with a dot. How do I know if I think you got it right? How do I know if how do I know if the dot is uh is this normal to normal for Python to just put a dot for true? Like I haven't mentioned anywhere to put a dot or how the dot looks like. Excellent question. You're 100% right to skeptical here. No, Python doesn't automatically draw a dot when it sees true. The true itself is just a Boolean value. I heard of this term, Boolean value. Python has no built-in idea that should mean draw a dot. So why we write equals true here? Why do we do mark that match? Saving a flag. Later, another part of the program decides how to. Okay. But here also they did not. There's no dot. There's the dot. No, there's no dot. Uh-huh. So how does it look like? I think it's like beginner type of questions, right? Like those who have an idea on Python, I think they could easily start doing it. Yeah, but I'm little confused on the window size. I could explain the window size. What was the window size? Window size. Sender window size is the number of sequences that we're considering. Like for example, for the assignment, yeah, BIO. If window size is 3, BIO would be one window. And the center index means the of each window, which letter would be considered the the center of that window, so that the dot goes, like for example here the window size is 3, and we got a window size of 3 and 3 FOR. There's FOR here, and here O is given a dot. I I think, I don't know. That's what I kind of understood what window size and center index kind of works. Okay, this is a fun exercise. Yeah, I would say it's a fun exercise. Yes. Can we use libraries or no libraries? Uh, from the last exercise, he told me that you could use big libraries, but you gotta explain why you use that. And like lot of the stuff might not need big libraries. That's what the professor told me. Like, you don't have to make it unnecessarily complex. I'll do it without libraries. Oh, okay. Think that's. I mean, I still don't know how libraries work. I know that it's a set of inputs or a set of. Will you be on later or tomorrow? I think I'll be here till. Maybe I'll take 1 hour rest, maybe after 2 hours, but I'll stop the stream about 5 hours later. And yeah, I'll be here tomorrow. So today's stream, I'll be done with 5 hours or so, 5 or 6 hours. Okay, I'll do it, and then you can compare yours to mine. Yes, of course. The more reference I get, the more I could see how different people solve this. Because right now, this is like one of my friend did this, and yeah, that guy is someone who's doing masters. So yeah, that's how that person did it. And if I could see yours, I could see how you try to approach the problem. I would really appreciate that. Yes, yes, yes. These songs, bro, they're so bad. Yep, you got it. So dot plot matrix I plus center index j plus center index equals true. Mm, points in columns in the matrix. Dot should go centered. Okay. I'm not logically. I still don't understand how Python understands this, but I kind of got what it does to the matrix. Okay. I still haven't logically understood how Python interprets this, but I understood what this does to the matrix created before. Perfect. That's a. Come on, ChatGPT, don't gaslight. Dot plot matrix I plus center index. Let's recall what we have done before. Dot plot matrix equals matrix, yes. I for range and length of sequence 1. Dot plot matrix append false times length. For this, I still don't know how. Like, if we're doing a math problem, we just say matrix with uh, rows and columns as sequence length of sequence 1 times length of sequence 2, but it don't make sense. Then we found a match. Oh, okay. Uh-huh. Then I plus center index. Marking the dot in the matrix. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. That's actually pretty good with the true or false matrix. Now this would mean returning the matrix with the false and true parts. Now this is the second half of the next equation. And how does this work? Again, I have to remind you I'm a total beginner to this so explain each Each, oh, arrgh, each and every nook and corner. I got a letter from church. So, what does this say? Is Jesus Christ is gonna pay a visit? Dear Josh Abraham, uh, Christ, this is Jesus Christ. We gotta say we're gonna come pay a visit today, and I gotta pay 177 euros. I'm bored of Christian, all right, but pay money to be Christian though. Bro, come on. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know you were Christian. I mean, my parents bought me as Christian, but it's been almost 2 years since I've been to a church. So, like, I used to go to church back in India every Sunday, but now after coming after living on my own, ain't got no time for church. And I have to pay 177 euros for church. Wait. At least tell me, is there any sort of use if I pay these church tax? Cause I don't go to church, my brother. This letter informs your current chances. Okay, it's like I have to help them do their task and support services. I could have helped if I have enough financial support. Oh shit. If you are currently unable to pay your church contribution, please contact us immediately. We will be happy to help you and take your personal circumstances and financial possibilities into account. Are you telling me the church is going to help me pay my rent? If that's the case, brother, I'm back. I'm back being Christian. I never thought that. I should actually consider that. Do they got an email? Mein Beitrag. Okay. Okay, not gonna lie. I'm keeping that in consideration. After what I read, if they could help me financially, I'll go to church. I'll start going back to church. Clonopin Commander. I don't know if you are. Are you a religious person? Do you go to church or you're anything like? Do you have any sort of stuff like those? I used to go to church, but I don't anymore. Hell yeah. It's the same case. But I should say I right now I'm not a big religious guy, but when you go inside a church, you feel that silence. It's too silent. line by line explanation defines function named print.plot that expects three things: letters for the x-axis, letters for the y-axis. Mm-hmm. Letters for the y-axis. Defines a function named print.plot. Oh no, it's raining. Defines a function named print.plot that expects three things. My function's name is plot, so I would say print plot. And oh, sequence 1, 2, and dot plot matrix. What was the create? Create dot plot, print dot plot, return dot plot matrix. So mine would be plot matrix, print plot, sequence 1, 2, plot matrix. Okay, okay. uh, oh, Clone Open Commander. I don't know if you were. I think I told you this last time. I could go. Oh yeah, I told you this. I could, you know, change from bachelor's straight to PhD, but it's gonna be 5 years, and above that you need good grades. So yes, grades number one priority. Grades number one. Get good grades. Yes, I should. Especially I'm gonna be having my first semester exams. Some of the subjects, especially introductions to general chemistry, I gotta make sure I need to get like one. So yeah, uh, I gotta work hard. Especially if you eventually want to be called Doctor Abraham. Yeah, Doctor Abraham. That sounds good. Feels good. Yes. Yeah, but grades, good grades. I use like till now or till last year. I was like, yeah, if I pass, that's good. No, like if you if you're if you're going for jobs, that's good, but not for me. Not for someone who is looking for research or yeah. Oh, asking about the doctor. Do you have this doctor? Uh, is it a punctuation or salutation? Do you have this doctor salutation? Can you do this doctor salutation on your name? Or I think you completed your PhD, right? Yeah. So you could, yes, but I don't. Like you decided not to, right? Right. Okay, that makes sense. It's good. Like it's not in the name, right? Damn, you could just say doctor, doctor. I'm a doctor. Option A. Keep the original command line. Nice. You pick the extra chunk that turns the internal. What? Yeah. Now in the Python dot plot string with two double commas. Start with an empty string. We build concate. What's that word? Concatenate. Concatenate. The whole text version of the plot into this string and return it. Start with an empty string. Not gonna lie, I don't get it. Start with an empty string, like string, like this type of string. Start with an empty string. We will build concatenate. That's a new word. I'll be back later. I have to go clean up the lawn. Respect. Yes, we got it. We all got to do our stuff, right? I appreciate Clone Up and Commander for checking out the stream. Oh. Yes, peace. Peace out. String. We will build dot plot string plus equals. This prints the top header x-axis. What it does exactly: joins sequence 2, takes sequence 2 a string and insert a space between each character, producing. So so before each character, are you saying they? I didn't understand, but yeah, no, we could ask more questions. We could ask more. Prepends a single leading space. So top left corner lines up with the left column. Yes. Yes. Let me take some of that piece. Guess I could refresh the chat. 13, 14, so yeah, minus 9, 2, 7, 7, 23. I should turn on the heater. Just a minute. How do you start? What kind of music are these? Sunset Road, Wasted Dance. Come on, don't waste time. Just a minute, people. Oh no, 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 please, please. Oh.
Hey yo, hey yo, what's up? YouTube is your boy Jay.
I still haven't understood what did you mean by start with an empty. Like what? Like, what? How does the string look like? Like, is it a line? Is it a line? What is a string in Python? A string in Python is just a sequence of characters, like text stored inside quotes. Okay. The last one is an empty string. It means the string that currently has no characters inside it. Okay. Why start with an empty string? Because the first line should be nothing, right? Yeah. Hey Python, make a new variable called dot plot string that eventually contain all the text I want to print, but now start with nothing inside. At this point in the memory Python has, there's a variable name pointing to a string value that has 0 characters. If you printed it right now, you'd see nothing, just a blank line, building text line into that empty string. Ah, the plus though, the The operator plus means append to what's already have. Here what happens Here's what happens step by step. Add the first line, join sequence 2. I didn't get it, but okay. I'm wasting time, but just a minute. No. Just a minute. Okay. So we have the enumerate function. So I understood the first dot plot string being just two inverted commas. That means there's nothing up there. I understood that part, but the rest I don't get it. Oh, not gonna lie, it's pretty cold. What the Let me wash my hands with hot water because it's cold. Ooh. Then we add more lines inside the loop. Dot plot string for I row in enumerate. Okay. Uh, Again, I still haven't understood what's with this, and I can't just copy paste what my friend did. So I wanna make a real change or see a change. After this, I understood that dot plot string equals just leaving a space first line That one line looks tiny, but it's a lot. Once you fully understand it, you'll have mastered how text output is built line by line in a Python. Let's break it down word by word, see how this works. Dot plot straight. We decode this in 5 small steps, starting with dot plot straight string plus equals. Create an empty string, like an empty notebook. Plus means add to the existing text. Add this new text to whatever already inside. Okay, I understood the plus equal. This one space character is placed there on purpose to create a gap at the top left corner of the plot. Okay, why? Because y-axis labels will be printed in the first column later. You need to push the x-axis one space to the right, otherwise it would start immediately from the edge. Okay, that makes sense. Dat macht Sinn. Das macht Sinn. Yeah. Doesn't print or display anything at all. It creates an empty container in memory. Adds the space to the space. Adds the space to the page. Draw one. Okay. Add all the x-axis letter with spaces. I haven't understood how this ends up with space between each. Let's break it down. How's my timetable today? So I planned I will be coding till 5. But you know what? I'm gonna stop here. I'm gonna call my parents, continue this. Like, I'm gonna take that break. But I don't know. Food? That's another fucking. I hate cooking. I do have some noodles. I do have some oats. Oh shit. Penny, just a minute, guys. I gotta buy some soy sauce. Closes at 6 p.m. You know what? I'll go to Penny, get my soy sauce, and I'll call my parents along that way so I could do multitask. And I'll continue doing this after my parents calling and Lisa P. Peace out, YouTube.